Welcome to Strong in the Broken Places. My name is Jeffrey Reuter. We're doing a series on the 12 spies, and we've already covered several topics, so we only have a couple more episodes to go. Today, we're going to talk about giants. And giants are those big, hairy, ugly, nasty creatures that fill us with fear. They consume us with fear. They paralyze us, and they prevent us from taking action. Now, we've already covered several topics in the past episodes that can be considered giants in our lives. So let's not get into them. What I want to get into are two new areas, and those are low self-esteem and worry. And I believe the first one, low self-esteem, the 10 of the 12 spies were suffering from low self-esteem because when they were relating what they had witnessed back to the people, what they said was, compared to the people of the land, we felt small. And I believe what happened here was the destructive power of negativity. What I believe what happened here was that 10 of the 12 spies lost focus. They lost focus on everything that they had just accomplished, to the fact that they were in a transition period, and also that they were comparing themselves to an established people. That would be equivalent to me, and I like to personalize everything because it just makes it real. It's just not a story anymore. We show how these things can actually relate to our lives. I'm in a major transition period of my life right now, and it would be very easy for me to lose focus and to just concentrate on what I see around me, to see on the abundance of everything that is out there, which I don't have. If I were to do that, then I would be consumed with that destructiveness, with that destructive power of negativity. But here's the thing. If those 10 of those 12 spies, if they had focused on everything that they had just accomplished within the last 100 days, and when they saw that which God had promised to them as theirs, because God gave that to them, if they had been focused on the right things instead of the wrong things, then they wouldn't have had that doubt. They wouldn't have been consumed with that fear. And so that's one thing that I have to do in my life as well. I have to be mindful of, hey, this is where were you just 75 days ago? Where are you now? You're in this major transition period and you're taking the right steps. So it's just a matter of focus and having that confidence that I too can become established, because that's what the problem was just becoming established. The second thing is worry. And what the 10 of the 12 spies is, they were consumed with worry about things that might have happened. And a lot of times when we're facing giants in our lives, that giant of worry, we worry on credit. We worry about things that may or may not happen. We worry in the future. It's not like today I got enough going on today. I got to add tomorrow's burden onto today. So that's a giant. That's a heavy weight. That is just something else that will keep me oppressed and suppressed and down and prevent me from taking action, because I'll tell myself, hey, what's the point with this? What's the point of doing this if I'm not going to succeed anyways? So I believe the 10 of the 12 spies in this particular story were consumed with low self-esteem and worry. And those are two giants in our lives because they can consume us with fear. It will prevent us from taking action, and it'll just keep us paralyzed and stuck. But I want you to remember this, is that we, when we're getting strong in our broken places, cannot have courage in the absence of fear. We cannot have courage without facing some difficulties. We cannot have courage without there being some sort of test and trials out there. And that's just super important to cling on to that idea, is when you want to get strong in your broken places, in the face of fear, in the face of adversity, in the face of those giants, that we have to have courage. We have to stay focused, and we have to compare ourselves to us, to ourselves, to where we've been and to where we are now and to where we're going. We're not worried about what the next person is doing because they have their own story. We're worried about us and our story and getting strong in our broken places. And then once we do get strong in our broken places, or as we're getting strong in our broken places, we can help other people get strong in their broken places. And together we can face those giants in our lives. Okay, tomorrow, this is what we're going to talk about tomorrow. We're going to talk about mindset. And mindset is comes into play when facing giants, when confronting everything that we've talked about so far. And there was two different mindsets at play, and we're going to get into that tomorrow. So if you like what we're doing, if you like these messages, then subscribe to us, like, and share it with a friend. And today, be intentional and face your giants.